Globalization is a nation's economic, social, cultural, and political interaction and coordination with other countries of the world. It believes in a capitalist system of economic relationship. It undermines state primacy in individuals' welfare. However, state rules of protecting its citizens may not be completely ignored. Globalization also has its side effects to developed countries. This includes some factors which are job insecurity, fluctuations in prices, terrorism, fluctuations in currency, capital flows, and so on. There are many global issues that is happening in the world, and only few people is aware or learning to understand these problems and make an effort. Most of us don't take it seriously, which makes us a virus of our own world. We need to understand these issues to better our world, to better ourselves. We need to open our eyes, ears, and mind before it's too late. We need to be a global citizen. Global citizen is someone who is aware of and understands the wider world and their place in it. Global citizen helps young people to build their own understanding of world events. Think about their values and what is important to them. If everyone is a global citizen, it will encourage other individuals to think deeply and critically about what is equitable and just and what will minimize harm to our planet. Exploring global citizenship themes helps learners grow more confident in standing up for their beliefs and more skilled in evaluating the ethics and impact of their decision. This is the world now.
Food and water shortage. The Philippines, located in the middle of the Pacific, has experienced several threats to food and water security, and over the past few years, it is the lack of sufficient available water resources and food supply to meet the demands within the region. This scarcity causes massive interruptions in the daily lives of some sections of the population. More than a quarter of Filipino adults, 36%, claim to be food insecure, while 23% of Filipino children said the same in the latest National Nutrition Survey, or NNS, conducted in 2011.
Religious conflict. In 2018, more than a quarter of the world's countries experienced a high incidence of hostilities motivated by religious hatred, mob violence related to religion, terrorism, and harassment of women for violating religious codes. Religious leaders are often criticized for not doing enough to stem religious violence. By not publicly condemning every act of extremism, entire faith communities are presumed to be somehow complicit. This is unfair. Indeed, there are millions of people of faith who are actively involved in helping the poor and marginalized and fostering reconciliation in the aftermath of war. They may be mobilized through their churches, mosques, synagogues, and temples, or work through international humanitarian agencies and mission overseas. While regularly accused of fanning the flames of sectarian violence, religious leaders are frequently trying to do the opposite, including mediating peace agreements and promoting nonviolence. Poverty. Poverty is defined simply as the state of one who lacks a usual amount of money or material possession. Global poverty stems from many factors, but what's most concerning factor is that it is caused by an inadequate access to clean water and nutritious food. Currently, more than 2 billion people don't have access to clean water at home. Hunger and water insecurity are big reasons why people struggle to escape extreme poverty. If a person doesn't have enough food, they simply don't have the strength and energy needed to work. While lack of access to food and clean water can also lead to preventable illnesses such as diarrhea. This means that women and girls collectively spend 200 million hours every day walking long distances to fetch water. That's precious time that could be used working or getting an education to help secure a job later in life.
Ng gobyerno, talagang pag wala kang pera ngayon, mumaandar ngayon panahon ngayon pera. Pag doon sa lugar namin, pag wala kang pera, hindi ka papapasukin. Kailangan may down ka.
Kahit may emergency.
Oo, kahit emergency, mamatay ka na. Hindi ka ano yun doon. Kung may pera ka, agad ka sasabihin, may daang po kayong ganon. Wala. Tatakbo mo na naman. Sa provincial naman, humingi din pera. Kung wala ka rin pera, hindi rin lalabas yung gamot. Ganon ang mga ano doon. Ang buhay ngayon talagang pera-pera lang. Ako kahit malabas sa TV, hindi ako takot. Pera-pera lang ang ano ngayon. Kung wala kang pera, mamamatay ka na. Kung may pera ka, oo, may sarili kang doktor, o yun. Eh, yung anak ko nga, hanggang ngayon, hirap na hirap nga kami. Siya lang anak kong babae. Ako lang naghahanap buhay. Siyempre, diabetic, ano? Halos butot balat na lang yung anak ko, eh. Talagang, hindi na, napapayak na lang ako. Ako na lang nagtatrabaho ngayon sa, malang iniwan ng asawa yung anak ko. Tapos, kung wala kang pera, wala. Nabenta na yung bahay ko sa pagkagamot sa kanya. May nakatira lang kami, nakikitira lang kami. Kung talaga may matakbuhan na ako, talagang hihingi ako ng tulong dahil kailangan ko yung ng anak ko, siya lang mag-isang babae ko. Pero tinataguyod ko kahit anong hirap nang nagtitinda ng ganyan. Pero pag wala kang pera, marami na akong experience. Halos kami tinatanggihan na ng ospital dahil wala kaming pera. Kaya sa probinsya na lang kami nag-aano. Kasi sa probinsya naman, kung wala ka rin pera, hindi rin nilalabas yung gamot. Kailangan may pera ka rin. Ganyan ang gobyerno, ganyan ang patakaran ngayon. Ang gusto ko sana, yung mahirap, yun ang tulungan talaga, yung mahirap. Dahil mamamatay lang tayo, hindi naman natin dadali ng mga pera. Dapat yung mayayaman, magtulong sa mahirap, yung kailangan. Yun ang gusto ko mangyari sa buhay ng mga taong mahirap. Kasi may pera na lang ngayon, yung mahirap na lang. Ganun ang gusto ko sana, yung mayayaman, magbibigay naman sa mga mahirap, yung mga kailangan talaga. Ganun lang inaano ko sana sa patakaran ko. Kung ako sang alagayan nila, kung sobra-sobra yung pera, mabibigay ko. Pero wala po ang pag ngayon, pag mahirap ka na lang. Ganyan na lang ang buhay ngayon.
Stay safe, everyone.
Stay protected, stay connected.